So today I kept to my word to myself and I did not trade, but I sat here and I watched. Okay, to be completely honest with you, I fell asleep um, this morning and I woke up right about here, woke up in here somewhere. I actually fell asleep at my desk, so it's not like, whatever. But anyway, you can see that this was a pure channel play today. This was the resistance from yesterday, and then it was the support, and then it held all day today, which is really cool. So it came down and it went green to red, and then it put in this high volume doji. It was like, I don't know what to do, I'm new. Bounces off the support. Just amazing, really pure play. Runs on up to up here. And puts in a resistance line. Let's see, could that have been seen? Yeah. It was yesterday's high was today's resistance line. So that's pretty cool. And it didn't hold perfectly. There were some pushes trying to get through it, but the volume tended to fade and then it came back down. So let me get a feel here. All right, so this is when I really started paying attention. I saw this big push on low volume and I thought that it was going to come down, but I wasn't coherent enough yet to call it. So then it comes down and I notice that the volume is dropping, and so I think that it's going to go back up because the selling volume is dropping. And it did go back up for a little bit. I gotta fix some stuff. Okay, so when you change stuff on your chart with stocks to trade, sometimes it doesn't keep it exactly the way that you had it. So I had to kind of readjust some stuff, but it's basically the same. All of my notes I put in real time, and I track how many calls I make where I'm right or how many calls I make when I'm wrong, so that I can basically trying to build a statistical base to demonstrate to myself that I can trust myself. So anyway, this was a low volume. The volume started fading, selling volume started fading. It had come down to the 1550. That's the 15-minute 50 simple moving average, which I don't want to put a lot of weight in. I want to think more about key levels of support and resistance, but I've been watching it and it looks to be pretty useful. So it comes down here, the selling volume tapers off. I think it's going to go back up, and I'm kind of proud of myself because it did go back up like immediately the next candle. And I think I got a call from my dentist right here, so I was not paying attention when it got this pullback. And this was pretty astounding because this was a giant pull on very low volume. And then I noticed that the selling volume was really increasing, but the candles were getting smaller. And so I thought that it was topping volume. It was right below the red-green level, which in my mind is a key level. And so I said, well, it's going to go up from here. And lo and behold, it went up. Um, went up right away. And then what happened here? Oh, very low volume doji. See if I can get in there a little more. Low volume doji. And so I'm thinking people are losing interest. This is right at the VWAP. People want to take profits. And so I said, well, it's going to go down now. And lo and behold, it went down. This candle was interesting to me because it was a huge move or a huge volume move, but a little candle and like a quasi doji. So I was looking for a reversal. And since I was on watch for a reversal, I actually called this candle early. So this candle had not made this low yet. It was probably around right here, but it was still a lot of volume. So it was a lot of volume and it was a small candle. And so I was like, it's going up. And I was right, but my timing was kind of off. And I drew this line as a prediction. So I was predicting that it would kind of go up and then fall off and fade. But I was very wrong, both in the timing of the pattern and in the shape of the pattern. And then it had this huge push on very low volume, followed by a doji. So, but it had just broken red to green, and so I wasn't sure what was going to happen. And that's why I circled these in here. I just admitted that I no longer knew. And then here, this was kind of a silly call. I saw that it was flattening out, and I saw that it was at this resistance level, and I saw that the 1550 was right overhead, and I got overexcited. I called it too early, so yeah. Then it comes back down, and I was still feeling kind of lost, so I was just watching. It comes up, it breaks through the open, which is always a good sign, and it breaks through the open. Put in this very low volume doji here, and so I guess I thought, oh, down we go. Must have been right in there that I was thinking that, and I was wrong again. It decided to come back up to this key level here, and to test this resistance. I didn't make any calls yet. I saw this guy and I thought that it would come down, but I didn't have any conviction because it was breaking out. And so I thought that there was a potential for another big move. And it pulled back, held the 1550 again. This candle here, I got some conviction and thought that it was going to go down. It turns out I was wrong. Why did I think that? I think I thought that because it reversed off of this candle and pulled, and it was putting in all these upper wicks, and so I thought that it was going to continue down. Turns out I was right, but my timing was wrong. So this candle, huge move, low volume. This candle, shooting star, huge volume, and it was after this shooting, or during this shooting star, I said, okay, it's done. It's going back down now. So that was pretty cool. It was a fun day. Just watching feels good, following my rules. And I hope that this was helpful. Have a great day.